So basically, the problem here it says like let's restart our timer. Let's just restart. So we have a problem. It's called you're given an integer array nums of length n. So that means we have arrays nums. I'm gonna type this out for now. We have arrays with the length of n. N is equal to length of arrays. We're gonna have to create an array, n's new array, right? N's new array of length 2n. That means we have to double the old array called nums. So output 2n, right? Right, 2n. So in this case, so where n's I is equal to nums I. What does that mean? Where n's I here, like I'm reading this part like n's I is equal to nums I, and n's I plus n is equal to they're equal actually, nums I don't understand. Here n's index of I is equal to nums index of I, and I plus n index of n's is also equal to nums dot I. So we're gonna double it. So specifically n's is a concatenation of nums arrays. For example, we have nums 1 4 1 2 1 4 1 2 1 4 1 2. All right, and we have how can I solve this problem in a efficient way? Well, brute force solution is you're gonna have to, okay, let's create a new n's array is equal to n's, and we have num is equal to length of nums, right? So we're gonna loop through the list for I in range to n, not n time, but double, like concatenation, like we're gonna double the n. So sorry, but in this case once we go through this part, so let's just do this. I don't care. Ends dot append I. Right, but what if we reach the index out of exception, right? So we're going here, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 I in range n means like the length is 4. We're gonna loop through 4 times, right? Is that really case? So let me check. Oh, what does it return? What does okay, let's just get this. Does it return the actual value or -1 value from this length of nums? Let's print that out real quick. So yeah, 4. So but when you're looping through the array, you loop 1, 0. All right, that's right. To end, and once we reach the final array, right? No, we're not adding I, we're adding nums I here. And if I is equal to n, right? So if you reach the end of the end of the not n but n minus 1, so if you reach to the end of the list, I mean this nums list, then we're gonna have to return. Then we're gonna go back to the first part again, like, which means like let's first do this. First we have to check if it's the length of the new array, I mean the old array. So in this case, what we can do here is ans.append not nums I, not the I actually itself, but I think I'm kind of misunderstanding this problem. No, I am understanding this problem. 4, right? Why am I not which? Oh really? So I think what can I do here is I can just we have to reach the final. If I is equal to n not very okay, let me just write this out. Two. We have n null but and if you reach the 3, means the next. Then we're gonna add append I minus 1. In this case, if they are 5, we're gonna have to then let's move to set So if I n is equal to that means well, I'm kind of having trouble here solving the problem, but I'm doing my best. If I is equal to n, if we reach the final destination, then current last index was it last index n-ku doğru mu? Yok, inmeyemez. N minus alayım. Last index, I'm gonna set the last index to n minus 1. So okay. Last index, we don't need this. If I is equal to n minus 1, last index thing qolsa qachonki 1 over I is equal to 0. Alright, I think this is the way to go. Return arms. Let's run our little file. I will shoot least index out of range. All right, yeah, I know that. So else, I think we have to use else. What's happening here? Well, I'm checking, right? I'm checking if I is equal to n, like So you're looping through, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and if it's equal to n, which is the length of nums, right? We're taking, for example, right here, this one. We're taking right, and if I is equal to n, I think I'm gonna have to check this like in a debugger or something. Let's open up. I don't need this. So let's just how do I nope. How do I choose this like yeah. Freaking I really suck at algorithms, honestly. I don't know why, but I just can't understand. But I'm gonna solve this problem on my own without any like ChatGPT help. Alright, so we're gonna remove this self as we're not working in a class. So we have nums is equal to, let's say 1, 4, 1, 2, right? I'm gonna print get concatenation. I just can't pronounce this word, nouns, right? So let's debug this. Alright, let's debug. Run and debug. Python debugger. Python file. Alright, so yeah, you can see that right here. Alright, so I can just run this. So you can see it a little bit better. Okay, let's last index is equal to 3, of course, and now here I is equal to 0 and is equal to 1. Okay, and is 1. Nope. Okay, I is equal to 5. So why? I don't understand. So I don't understand. nums, and where is that ounce? Right. Okay. Last index is 3. I is equal to 4. Right. Here we are adding not the first index value, but the second. I mean, not the first, not the 0 index, but the first one. So this is a problem we're getting. So, and let's see. Let's remove this. Run and debug. Okay. All right. Now I understand. Gonna have to set the n. What does the command continue do? Oh, so yeah, this is a problem we're getting. We can just alright, let's not make this complicated. Alright, let's just use like current is equal to, so let's just say like, let's not use this, like current is equal to 0 and current is equal to I. If I is equal to n, that means if we reach the end of the not n but like n minus 1, then we're gonna set the current is equal to 0. Alright, is this the case? Is this how I'm doing this, right? Or no? But why? But we're also setting to I and here. No. But I understand. I for I in range if I is equal to n minus 1, I couldn't solve in 25 minutes. I couldn't solve in 25 minutes, damn, but I'm gonna try my best. Alright, so how can I solve this issue, like setting the current to I? Oh, right. If I do this, current is equal to I. But yeah, sorry. I just can't solve a simple ass problem. For I in range, we reached the end of the length, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. The length is 4, and our last index is 3. Hop. If you reach the final, current is equal to 0. Oh, I don't have to do this. I have to increment. I have to increment. I just have to increment. Damn, man. Just have to increment this. Alright, let's run this. Why? Why? Okay. Now it should work. Freaking finally! Why did it take me so long? Alright, I hope it passed all the tests. Like, why do I think so much on this problem? Let's run. Okay. Are you sure? Why does Python have this freaking indentation thing? Alright. Submit. Freaking finally! Analyze complexity. Time complexity ON, space complexity ON. N is number of elements in the output. Okay. Alright. Maybe I should just go notes, solution, question, solve it. Alright. Let's also solve this in concatenation of array in Neetcode. Alright. No, leetcode, not leetcode. I'm so embarrassed. So let's just sign in. I am so sorry about this audio quality. I'm just using it better now, so you guys can hear me. So I'm just using my GitHub account to sign in. So as you can see, my progress is fairly low, even though I have solved some problems before. But let's just go to my profile. I only solved so I have solved 14 questions only, and this is my submissions. This is really bad for someone who wants to go to FANG company, wants to get into. So problems, and now we're gonna have to search for concatenation problem. Seriously, where do I search this? How do I search? Here. Concatenation of array. Yeah, easy. This one. So no, I don't want to use C++. I want to use my freaking Python. So again, you're gonna have to. Well, let's just run our code and hope that it passes. Runtime 0 seconds. Are you really serious about that? Alright, let's see. 3. Alright. Alright. So my solution was really bad because I was using n. Maybe I should just try not to save this and just length of nums. Easy. Alright, let's try to submit this and check if the seriously, length of nums. Oh yeah. Wow. What the freak was that? Like how? Did you guys see that? Just changing this, like just removing n, like this one. I just removed this variable and just put it the length of nums, and my runtime is 0 milliseconds, 0, and it beats 100%, and my memory, it used 17 megabytes. I don't know how they process that, but it beats 44%. That's huge improvement from the first solution. Wow, just wow. I'm proud of this, honestly. Yeah, I am. yeah, this is for the day, and now I'm going to watch the actual code solution, even though mine is also not bad. See ya. So where's my